每天练习英语听、说、练，与我们一起提升你的语言技能。完成后，在我们的应用程式里多加练习。免费，连结在下方。开始练习吧。
Maria walks into the piñata shop. Maria walks into the piñata shop.
玛利亚走进皮纳塔店。
Maria walks into the piñata shop. Maria walks into the piñata shop. Jake holds the door for Maria. Jake holds the door for Maria.
杰克帮玛利亚扶住门。
Jake holds the door for Maria. Jake holds the door for Maria. The shop smells like paper and glue. The shop smells like paper and glue.
店里闻起来有纸和胶水的味道。
The shop smells like paper and glue. The shop smells like paper and glue. Bright piñatas hang from the ceiling. Bright piñatas hang from the ceiling.
色彩缤纷的皮纳塔悬挂在天花板上。
Bright piñatas hang from the ceiling. Bright piñatas hang from the ceiling. Luis greets them with a smile. Luis greets them with a smile.
路易斯微笑住向他们打招呼。
Luis greets them with a smile. Luis greets them with a smile. Luis says, "Welcome to Piñata Palace." Luis says, "Welcome to Piñata Palace."
路易斯说：“欢迎光临皮纳塔宫殿。”
Luis says, "Welcome to Piñata Palace." Luis says, "Welcome to Piñata Palace." Maria says, "Hello, I need a piñata." Maria says, "Hello, I need a piñata."
玛利亚说：“你好，我需要一个皮纳塔。”
Maria says, "Hello, I need a piñata." Maria says, "Hello, I need a piñata." Jake looks around the big display. Jake looks around the big display.
杰克环顾大型展示区。
Jake looks around the big display. Jake looks around the big display. Sophia points at a star-shaped piñata. Sophia points at a star-shaped piñata.
索菲亚指住一个星形的皮纳塔。
Sophia points at a star-shaped piñata. Sophia points at a star-shaped piñata. The music in the shop is cheerful. The music in the shop is cheerful.
店里的音乐很欢快。
The music in the shop is cheerful. The music in the shop is cheerful. Luis asks, "What is the party theme?" Luis asks, "What is the party theme?"
路易斯问：“派对的主题是什么？”
Luis asks, "What is the party theme?" Luis asks, "What is the party theme?" Maria says, "It is a unicorn party." Maria says, "It is a unicorn party."
玛利亚说：“是独角兽派对。”
Maria says, "It is a unicorn party." Maria says, "It is a unicorn party." Do you have a unicorn piñata? Do you have a unicorn piñata?
你们有独角兽皮纳塔吗？
Do you have a unicorn piñata? Do you have a unicorn piñata? Luis shows a pink unicorn piñata. Luis shows a pink unicorn piñata.
路易斯拿出一个粉红色的独角兽皮纳塔。
Luis shows a pink unicorn piñata. Luis shows a pink unicorn piñata. Jake asks, "Is it strong?" Jake asks, is it strong?
杰克问，它结实吗？
Jake asks, is it strong? Jake asks, is it strong? Louise says, it is sturdy for kids. Louise says, it is sturdy for kids.
路易斯说，对小朋友来说很结实。
Louise says, it is sturdy for kids. Louise says, it is sturdy for kids. Emma likes the rainbow colors. Emma likes the rainbow colors.
艾玛喜欢那彩虹的色彩。
Emma likes the rainbow colors. Emma likes the rainbow colors. Emma asks, how much is this one? Emma asks, how much is this one?
艾玛问，这个多少钱？
Emma asks, how much is this one? Emma asks, how much is this one? Louise says, it is $20. Louise says, it is $20.
路易斯说，20美元。
Louise says, it is $20. Louise says, it is $20. Maria asks, do you have a size chart? Maria asks, do you have a size chart?
玛利亚问，有尺寸表吗？
Maria asks, do you have a size chart? Maria asks, do you have a size chart? Louise shows small, medium, and large. Louise shows small, medium, and large.
路易斯展示小号、中号和大号。
Louise shows small, medium, and large. Louise shows small, medium, and large. Jake says, we need a medium size. Jake says, we need a medium size.
杰克说，我们需要中号。
Jake says, we need a medium size. Jake says, we need a medium size. Sophia asks, can I hold it? Sophia asks, can I hold it?
索菲亚问，我可以拿看看吗？
Sophia asks, can I hold it? Sophia asks, can I hold it? Louise takes it down carefully. Louise takes it down carefully.
路易斯小心地把它取下来。
Louise takes it down carefully. Louise takes it down carefully. The piñata feels light in Maria's hands. The piñata feels light in Maria's hands.
这个皮纳塔在玛利亚手里感觉很轻。
The piñata feels light in Maria's hands. The piñata feels light in Maria's hands. Maria shakes it gently. Maria shakes it gently.
玛利亚轻轻地摇了摇它。
Maria shakes it gently. Maria shakes it gently. It is empty inside right now. It is empty inside right now.
现在里面是空的。
It is empty inside right now. It is empty inside right now. Louise says, we can fill it here. Louise says, we can fill it here.
路易斯说，我们可以在这里帮你装填。
Louise says, we can fill it here. Louise says, we can fill it here. Jake asks, what candy do you have? Jake asks, what candy do you have?
杰克问，你们有什么糖果？
Jake asks, what candy do you have? Jake asks, what candy do you have? Louise shows a bin of mixed candy. Louise shows a bin of mixed candy.
路易斯拿出一大桶综合糖果。
Louise shows a bin of mixed candy. Louise shows a bin of mixed candy. Emma asks, "Do you have chocolate?" Emma asks, "Do you have chocolate?"
艾玛问：“有巧克力吗？”
Emma asks, "Do you have chocolate?" Emma asks, "Do you have chocolate?" Louise says, "We have milk chocolate." Louise says, "We have milk chocolate."
路易斯说：“我们有牛奶巧克力。”
Louise says, "We have milk chocolate." Louise says, "We have milk chocolate." Maria says, "Please add some lollipops." Maria says, "Please add some lollipops."
玛利亚说：“请加一些棒棒糖。”
Maria says, "Please add some lollipops." Maria says, "Please add some lollipops." Louise adds small toys too. Louise adds small toys too.
路易斯也加了一些小玩具。
Louise adds small toys too. Louise adds small toys too. Sophia asks, "Is confetti included?" Sophia asks, "Is confetti included?"
索菲亚问：“有包含彩蟹吗？”
Sophia asks, "Is confetti included?" Sophia asks, "Is confetti included?" Louise says, "Confetti is extra." Louise says, "Confetti is extra."
路易斯说：“彩蟹需另外加价。”
Louise says, "Confetti is extra." Louise says, "Confetti is extra." Jake asks, "How much is the confetti?" Jake asks, "How much is the confetti?"
杰克问：“彩蟹多少钱？”
Jake asks, "How much is the confetti?" Jake asks, "How much is the confetti?" Louise says, "It is $2 more." Louise says, "It is $2 more."
路易斯说：“需要再加$2。”
Louise says, "It is $2 more." Louise says, "It is $2 more." Maria says, "Okay, add the confetti." Maria says, "Okay, add the confetti."
玛利亚说：“好，加上彩蟹。”
Maria says, "Okay, add the confetti." Maria says, "Okay, add the confetti." Emma asks, "Do we need a stick?" Emma asks, "Do we need a stick?"
艾玛问：“我们需要棍子吗？”
Emma asks, "Do we need a stick?" Emma asks, "Do we need a stick?" Louise shows a smooth wooden stick. Louise shows a smooth wooden stick.
路易斯拿出一只光滑的木棍。
Louise shows a smooth wooden stick. Louise shows a smooth wooden stick. The stick is safe for kids. The stick is safe for kids.
这根棍子对小朋友来说很安全。
The stick is safe for kids. The stick is safe for kids. Jake says, "We will take the stick." Jake says, "We will take the stick."
杰克说：“我们要这根棍子。”
Jake says, "We will take the stick." Jake says, "We will take the stick." Sophia asks, "Do you sell blindfolds?" Sophia asks, "Do you sell blindfolds?"
索菲亚问：“有卖眼罩吗？”
Sophia asks, "Do you sell blindfolds?" Sophia asks, "Do you sell blindfolds?" Louise shows soft cloth blindfolds. Louise shows soft cloth blindfolds.
路易斯拿出柔软的布质眼罩。
Louise shows soft cloth blindfolds. Louise shows soft cloth blindfolds. Maria picks a blue blindfold. Maria picks a blue blindfold.
玛利亚挑了一个蓝色的眼罩。
Maria picks a blue blindfold. Maria picks a blue blindfold. Emma asks, "Do you sell rope?" Emma asks, "Do you sell rope?"
艾玛问：“有卖绳子吗？”
Emma asks, "Do you sell rope?" Emma asks, "Do you sell rope?" Louise points to a wall of rope. Louise points to a wall of rope.
路易斯指向一整面墙的绳子。
Louise points to a wall of rope. Louise points to a wall of rope. Jake says, "We need 10 feet of rope." Jake says, "We need 10 feet of rope."
杰克说：“我们需要10英尺的绳子。”
Jake says, "We need 10 feet of rope." Jake says, "We need 10 feet of rope." Louise measures and cuts the rope. Louise measures and cuts the rope.
路易斯量好并剪断绳子。
Louise measures and cuts the rope. Louise measures and cuts the rope. Maria asks, "How do we hang it?" Maria asks, "How do we hang it?"
玛利亚问：“我们要怎么把它吊起来？”
Maria asks, "How do we hang it?" Maria asks, "How do we hang it?" Louise shows a strong ceiling hook. Louise shows a strong ceiling hook.
路易斯拿出一个坚固的天花板挂钩。
Louise shows a strong ceiling hook. Louise shows a strong ceiling hook. Jake says, "We will use a tree branch." Jake says, "We will use a tree branch."
杰克说：“我们会用树枝。”
Jake says, "We will use a tree branch." Jake says, "We will use a tree branch." Louise gives them a hanging guide. Louise gives them a hanging guide.
路易斯给了他们一份悬挂指南。
Louise gives them a hanging guide. Louise gives them a hanging guide. Emma asks, "Do you have safety tips?" Emma asks, "Do you have safety tips?"
艾玛问：“有安全建议吗？”
Emma asks, "Do you have safety tips?" Emma asks, "Do you have safety tips?" Louise says, "Keep kids 6 feet away." Louise says, "Keep kids 6 feet away."
路易斯说：“让小朋友保持6英尺的距离。”
Louise says, "Keep kids 6 feet away." Louise says, "Keep kids 6 feet away." Louise says, "Always have an adult near." Louise says, "Always have an adult near."
路易斯说：“旁边务必有大人在场。”
Louise says, "Always have an adult near." Louise says, "Always have an adult near." Maria asks, "Can you personalize it?" Maria asks, "Can you personalize it?"
玛利亚问：“可以客制化吗？”
Maria asks, "Can you personalize it?" Maria asks, "Can you personalize it?" Louise says, "We can add a name tag." Louise says, "We can add a name tag."
路易斯说：“我们可以加上姓名标签。”
Louise says, "We can add a name tag." Louise says, "We can add a name tag." Maria says, "Please write happy birthday, Anna." Maria says, "Please write happy birthday, Anna."
玛利亚说：“请写生日快乐，安娜。”
Maria says, please write happy birthday, Anna. Maria says, please write happy birthday, Anna. Luis writes Anna's name in glitter. Luis writes Anna's name in glitter.
路易斯用亮粉写上安娜的名字。
Luis writes Anna's name in glitter. Luis writes Anna's name in glitter. Sophia claps at the shiny letters. Sophia claps at the shiny letters.
索菲亚为闪亮的字样拍手。
Sophia claps at the shiny letters. Sophia claps at the shiny letters. Jake asks, how long does that take? Jake asks, how long does that take?
杰克问：“那需要多久？”
Jake asks, how long does that take? Jake asks, how long does that take? Luis says, it takes 10 minutes. Luis says, it takes 10 minutes.
路易斯说：“需要10分钟。”
Luis says, it takes 10 minutes. Luis says, it takes 10 minutes. Emma asks, can we pick it up later? Emma asks, can we pick it up later?
艾玛问：“我们可以晚点再来取吗？”
Emma asks, can we pick it up later? Emma asks, can we pick it up later? Luis says, pick up is at 4 p.m. Luis says, pick up is at 4 p.m.
路易斯说：“取货时间是下午4点。”
Luis says, pick up is at 4 p.m. Luis says, pick up is at 4 p.m. Maria says, we need it today. Maria says, we need it today.
玛利亚说：“我们今天就需要。”
Maria says, we need it today. Maria says, we need it today. Luis says, I can finish it now. Luis says, I can finish it now.
路易斯说：“我现在就能完成。”
Luis says, I can finish it now. Luis says, I can finish it now. Jake asks, do you deliver? Jake asks, do you deliver?
杰克问：“你们有外送吗？”
Jake asks, do you deliver? Jake asks, do you deliver? Luis says, we deliver in the city. Luis says, we deliver in the city.
路易斯说：“我们在市区提供配送服务。”
Luis says, we deliver in the city. Luis says, we deliver in the city. Emma asks, how much is delivery? Emma asks, how much is delivery?
艾玛问：“配送费多少钱？”
Emma asks, how much is delivery? Emma asks, how much is delivery? Luis says, delivery is $5. Luis says, delivery is $5.
路易斯说：“配送费是$5。”
Luis says, delivery is $5. Luis says, delivery is $5. Maria says, we will pick it up. Maria says, we will pick it up.
玛利亚说：“我们自己来取。”
Maria says, we will pick it up. Maria says, we will pick it up. Sophia asks, do you have dinosaur piñatas? Sophia asks, do you have dinosaur piñatas?
索菲亚问：“有恐龙皮纳塔吗？”
Sophia asks, do you have dinosaur piñatas? Sophia asks, do you have dinosaur piñatas? Luis shows a green T-Rex piñata. Luis shows a green T-Rex piñata.
路易斯拿出一个绿色的霸王龙皮纳塔。
Luis shows a green T-Rex piñata. Luis shows a green T-Rex piñata. Jake laughs at the big teeth. Jake laughs at the big teeth.
杰克看到那一口大牙笑了起来。
Jake laughs at the big teeth. Jake laughs at the big teeth. Emma asks, "Do you have a soccer ball piñata?" Emma asks, "Do you have a soccer ball piñata?"
艾玛问：“有足球造型的皮纳塔吗？”
Emma asks, "Do you have a soccer ball piñata?" Emma asks, "Do you have a soccer ball piñata?" Luis points to a black and white ball. Luis points to a black and white ball.
路易斯指向一颗黑白相间的球。
Luis points to a black and white ball. Luis points to a black and white ball. Maria asks, "Which one is most popular?" Maria asks, "Which one is most popular?"
玛利亚问：“哪一款最受欢迎？”
Maria asks, "Which one is most popular?" Maria asks, "Which one is most popular?" Luis says, "The unicorn is very popular." Luis says, "The unicorn is very popular."
路易斯说：“独角兽非常受欢迎。”
Luis says, "The unicorn is very popular." Luis says, "The unicorn is very popular." Jake asks, "Is there a discount today?" Jake asks, "Is there a discount today?"
杰克问：“今天有折扣吗？”
Jake asks, "Is there a discount today?" Jake asks, "Is there a discount today?" Luis says, "Candy is on sale." Luis says, "Candy is on sale."
路易斯说：“糖果在特价。”
Luis says, "Candy is on sale." Luis says, "Candy is on sale." Maria asks, "How much is the sale price?" Maria asks, "How much is the sale price?"
玛利亚问：“特价是多少？”
Maria asks, "How much is the sale price?" Maria asks, "How much is the sale price?" Luis says, "It is 10% off." Luis says, "It is 10% off."
路易斯说：“打9折。”
Luis says, "It is 10% off." Luis says, "It is 10% off." Emma says, "That is a good deal." Emma says, "That is a good deal."
艾玛说：“很划算。”
Emma says, "That is a good deal." Emma says, "That is a good deal." Sophia asks, "Can we pay by card?" Sophia asks, "Can we pay by card?"
索菲亚问：“可以刷卡吗？”
Sophia asks, "Can we pay by card?" Sophia asks, "Can we pay by card?" Luis says, "We take cash and cards." Luis says, "We take cash and cards."
路易斯说：“我们收现金和信用卡。”
Luis says, "We take cash and cards." Luis says, "We take cash and cards." Maria hands Luis a credit card. Maria hands Luis a credit card.
玛利亚把一张信用卡交给路易斯。
Maria hands Luis a credit card. Maria hands Luis a credit card. Luis rings up the items. Luis rings up the items.
路易斯把商品结账。
Luis rings up the items. Luis rings up the items. The register beeps and prints a receipt. The register beeps and prints a receipt.
收银机发出哔声并列印出收据。
The register beeps and prints a receipt. The register beeps and prints a receipt.
感谢观看，订阅我们的频道并开启通知，及时获取新视频，持续你的英语学习之旅。